Hello, everybody, and welcome to Akuban Nights. Those of you on YouTube have missed the epic pregame banter for today's session. So
at least nobody can comment on my terrible taste, so I'm glad about that.
Oh,
yeah.
Is that why you did it in the pre-show and not the actual show?
Of course.
It's no longer a matter of public record, thankfully.
Yeah. Faye really has to keep her opinions to herself these days.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, everybody.
She agrees.
Oh, God.
Oh,
boy.
Opinions are a dangerous thing.
Okay, all right.
Opinions like arseholes. If you sniff poppers, then... No, actually, you know what? Never mind.
Opinions are great. Just don't put them on the internet. Just keep them to yourself.
Just don't tell anybody.
Because in 9 years, someone will show you a video about something you said 9 years ago and will hold you to it.
Yeah,
that happened in uni. I had a really old video and someone showed it to me and it's like, oh yeah, that exists. I don't want it to exist.
Let's go through our game today without giving any opinions whatsoever.
I was a very young child making a video. It was a very, very sad attempt of a vlog, and
you know, twerking was in back then. Don't regret anything. That's all good.
I wish I
was
could.
8.
I wish I could.
There are no baby young Dan twerking videos out there on the net yet.
I think someone's going to be getting a call from the FBI a little bit later.
They're of me.
Yeah, but you were 8.
Yeah, that is questionable content.
I was not an 8-year-old twerker. FBI, please believe me.
That's all right. They don't have jurisdiction where you are yet. Where are we, everyone? Or do we have any catch-up to do? Anything interesting happened in the last week?
Did we have a catch-up to do?
Did anyone do anything of note with their lives?
The side of my mouth is in pain.
Yeah.
So I won't be drinking any alcohol tonight. Well, maybe a little bit, but probably not much.
Are you not supposed to drink
spellcasting?
Yes.
Are you not supposed to drink alcohol after a filling?
Components are going to be a problem.
I don't know.
Let's just now we're on fire.
Yeah, it's not going to like dissolve.
Can we get a
filling,
doctor's opinion? Are you supposed to drink? Well, dentist's opinion, really, but can you drink alcohol after having a filling?
It'll probably sting like a motherfucker.
That's what I was afraid of.
As long as it has a very high percentage of alcohol, it's good. Like vodka.
I mean, I'll be mixing whiskey and Coke.
It should be fine, right?
The sugar might not be good for it because
yeah,
but just for the straight bourbon.
Actually,
that's
no. Zero
ice.
sugar. Zero sugar.
Well, you're mixing with cherry Coke. I don't know about whiskey and cherry Coke. That's a bridge too far.
I was going to ask you guys if you recommend or disapprove.
I don't really like cherry Coke as a mixer. I like it straight.
Mm-hmm.
But as a mixer, I find it... Yeah.
Too many flavors going on.
Yeah. Also, Mr. Dan, can you hop in the disco so I can play for you all sorts of wonderful sounds?
Aren't I already in disco?
No, you left.
What?
You left the disco.
No, I'm in disco.
No, you're not. You're not in the Akuban Nights disco. Oh, you are. You're NECA. Sorry.
Welcome.
I saw that it was one short, and I looked through the list. I'm like, oh yeah, NECA's not here. Clearly, that was a mistake. But now everyone's there. Wow, I wonder who's missing.
NECA, you're basically Satan. God.
God damn it, Chloe.
What?
Oh, God.
What? What?
All right. Anything else happen? No. Good. Wonderful. Where did we leave off? He said, quickly changing the topic.
I probably did things this week, but I can't remember because it's just been Atlas wall to wall.
You did Atlas and RimWorld, and you went...
Oh, it was my 3-year partner anniversary. Yes. When was it? Was it
Wednesday, I think.
Wednesday, yeah.
And you did your arts class as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And
Wednesday
I did
morning.
art. Do you want to see my art?
Yes.
Ooh,
what art do you have?
absolutely.
Ooh, I'm excited.
Ooh, yes.
Right. Bear in mind, it's really bad, and it's the first thing.
Yeah.
It's the first thing I've done in like 20 years. All right.
Oh my God.
Oh.
So
That looks good.
That's so nice.
I thought
Is that like chalk?
it's all right. Yeah, it's just chalk and chalk and rubber. The dark bits are just where it's rubbed out. But yeah, it's the first
That
thing.
looks good.
20 years.
If that's your bad attempt, I would really look forward to your good attempts.
Mm-hmm.
That is very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't like compliments.
Yeah,
I can't deal with compliments at all. Nope.
They're hard to take.
We are next to a tomb, Neal.
Yes, you're next to a tomb. Tell me about your tomb.
Well, it is the tomb of Sparksteel. There are 4 dead dwarfs, like, limping behind it and just, casually.
Limping?
Well, no, they're not limping, but they're like props against the...
Weekend at Bernie'sing. We should just pose them with cards in their hands.
They do have cards.
All right.
Oh God! You know what we should have done? Just staged it to look like a knife fight.
Oh, we could prop them up and make it look like they're still playing cards.
No. I think we should put the murder weapons in their hands and just have it like this. So scatter some cards on the floor, bit of money, 4 dead dwarves.
Goblin ears.
Yeah. No. They killed it. They got in a fight over the cards and they killed themselves or each other.
Yeah, well, no, the goblin ears are what they were using as currency.
All right, yeah. So sort of like just scatter some goblin ears around, knives. Oh, obviously, they just think, yeah, fucking brilliant. I'm a genius.
Mm-hmm.
Is that our new plan?
Maybe.
Sounds like a good idea. There's just one thing we need to do before we go into the tomb.
What?
Neka,
Hi.
you. So, Sammy.
Yes.
This is not going well.
You need to fetch our new knight. She needs to stay post at the entrance while we're in the tomb. And if she's able to hold someone back from entering, she might have the ability to do that. And please dispose of the other 2 guards. We can't risk freeing themselves.
Are they knocked out or are they unconscious? I don't remember.
They're currently unconscious, but I would rather prefer them dead.
I can do that. Not a problem.
Yeah, that's kind of Maya's thing.
Right. Okay.
Don't mind. You could just.
Unless you have a way to assure that they don't wake up for the next 8 hours.
I'm already cutting their throats.
Back in the house. Are you walking back to the apartment?
All right, I'm gonna go.
They are not here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the point.
Dwarves. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant the dwarves. I forgot who was alive and who was dead.
No.
You already killed them. Don't worry about it.
Dwarves are dead.
Guards are at the apartment knocked out.
Right.
And we told her to knock them out if they woke up again.
That was it. Yep. Right. Okay. I know.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. Yes.
Hurry. We will wait for you.
So just have Sarah posted for the guard, and I'll head on down to where we were staying.
You head over to the apartment.
Yep.
There's 2 unconscious people in there. You can murder them.
And I murder them with one of my knives.
All right. Is this the first time Sammy's killed like a person in cold blood?
You monster.
Yeah.
Does he care about that? Does it hit him?
Yes, he does. He is only because as I've discussed earlier, he's only really we had a conversation with Maya where he hasn't really like fought people. Most of his combat experiences through hunting animals and such, and practicing his magic on targets.
But you're comfortable murdering people for the sake of your kingdom.
No, not comfortable with it, but
willing to do it.
Willing to do it, yeah. Now, because we are in a rush, and I'm actually very distraught about this. I realize that our best plan here, because we were such in predicament with the guards, that if they were to wake up, if they were to wake up in the house, that's fine because we have someone to knock them out. But we're going to now need to bring our guard onto duty.
Yeah.
Our guard.
Our guard, yeah.
So we won't have anyone to look after them.
All right.
So this is just
So it's
gonna
choice though, because they are technically bound and gagged and everything, you know.
Yeah.
I feel more comfortable keeping my family safe in this troubled time than I do saving individual Akubans, but that is high on Sammy's moral agenda.
All right.
So he wanders in, he puts an arm on I forgot her name already. Seriously, I don't remember like half the names on this campaign.
That's why you're not the party leader.
Why I'm not the party leader.
Jane? Am I muted?
You're the party leader.
Does
Yeah, I
anyone
said
remember?
Jane, right?
You did say Jane.
Is it written down? No.
Did your party leader just
Well,
tell
it
you the
is
name?
written down, but it is in my notes.
Oh, it's in your notes. It's not transcribed to the online.
No, I haven't transcribed it yet.
That's
All
fair.
right.
So, well, Neal should know her name, right?
I'm not
It's
the one
Jane.
lacking the name. Yeah, it's Jane. She said it all like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Well, no.
It's okay if you don't believe me. You can be party leader.
I was waiting on a confirmation from Neal.
Right. Fuck Faye. Don't believe her. She's a lying bitch. Just, you know, ask anybody else. Because
I feel like Jenny
Neal wasn't confirming, so and you were looking through your notes. I was just like, all right, I'll just let her look through her notes.
No,
Jane.
she said Jane. I was nodding.
This is a very difficult time for Sammy, all right? It's just emotions are everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Maybe you shouldn't drink alcohol. I think you're already drugged enough.
Oh God.
It's hard today.
Jane, we're gonna need you to outpost at the gate. We've gotten into the tomb, and we're gonna have to. Well,
She
dispose of
nods
these guards.
in affirmation.
Her suit of armor. Which one was that? Was that the one Sarah was wearing, or the one I was wearing?
no, it was mine. I think it was mine.
So she's gonna have to get it off Sarah. But she can do that inside the walls.
Yeah, you guys can exchange armors. You can't cast spells in armor, but you're still gonna wear it.
I'm going to have to take. I'm gonna ask my family when I get there, but I'm going to go down to the man, draw a couple circles on their forehead, and slit their throat.
What are the circles on their forehead for?
For Martha.
Ah, got it. For Martha, murder, murder, murder. Moving on.
Well,
It's fine. It's fine. I think that imagery is perfect.
It's the life that needs to hold and
Yeah,
let them
the
rest.
party gathers together again at the entrance to the tomb.
Yep. Should I be in armor? I don't know what dangers are ahead, and I don't really have much spell casting I can really do. Do you think I should stay protected in this armor, or what? Do you have an opinion?
Yes, she should dress like one of the guards,
No,
and
no,
you should
me.
be able to. You? You're going with us into the tomb.
I
Yeah.
think you should take the armor off.
Should I take the armor off or
Yes.
keep it on?
Can you
No,
cast
take
your
it off.
spells in the armor?
Not with it
No,
on.
you
but
can't.
I'll be a lot safer.
Yes, but you'd be also useless.
I can handle a knife.
You know, brother, I really love you, but
Take the armor off.
without your ability to cast spells, you're pretty useless in a fight.
Well, I can only really cast two more today.
That's 2 more than you can cast if you're wearing armor.
All right,
Keep them, cast them where it.
Or useless now, you know.
I just start hopping behind the tomb where the dwarves are, taking off little bits of armor. It's like,
Well, I guess I'm swapping armor with Jane. Like I'm putting mine back on and give her hers back.
Okay. The armor all gets swapped around. You make it back to the tomb. Your family are standing guards on the outside, so no one's the wiser. You slip on in, and Jane's with you. She takes your place at the front. And here you guys are at the entrance to Duncan Sparksteel's tomb. You've bent the bars. It's just a spiral staircase going down.
All right. Bud, take the lead.
Jane,
Yes.
if you can't uphold the story, leave.
She gives you a single nod of affirmation.
I don't want you to die.
Right.
Brother, I think I should go first, brother. And I am going to sneak down the stairs very carefully, keeping a weather eye out for traps and things.
The stairs descend maybe 30 feet down, so they go quite deep, and there is no light from the surface that reaches down here. And while there are sconces in the walls, there are no lit torches about. So once you get, one or two spirals down, you're in pitch black.
Right. If it's that dark, do I have? I'm pretty sure I've got a candle somewhere in one of my kits. Well, maybe not actually. Right. Does anybody have a candle?
I have a candle.
Wonderful. You hold it and stand behind me with it lit so I don't ruin my night vision. Such a disease.
Okay, so I guess before we walk down the really dark stairs, I'm going to light that candle. I'm going to put it on the ground before me really quickly, rub my hands together, and say, Martha, as I walk through the darkness of this grave, give me strength, make me brave. Like Rohana, Faris, and Fenrin, may my courage not wear thin. And like I take up the candle, right? And I put it in front of my shield, and I guess I walk right behind Maya down the stairs.
Maya will just totally give a big sigh if you are. Sorry, my Roll20 just reloaded. Yeah, Maya's just gonna be like, if you're praying. Because, teenage atheists, right?
Okay. The party, bit by bit, goes down and down until you arrive at the ground floor. Who has the candle as you make it down?
I have the candle.
I thought you had your... Okay,
No,
so you grab
Sarah's
your
got
other
the
stuff
candle.
and you pick the candle back
Shield
up
and
again.
candle.
Got it.
Yeah, I picked it back up and walked with it down the stairs, right?
Okay. Let us bring you... Ooh, maybe a little bit more light? Bring you...
I mean, are there any lanterns or torches or other, on the way down there? Is there any way to light something in the wall? Is there anything?
There are some sconces in the walls that would hold torches, and you could take your candle and light a torch that's there. The torches are presently unlit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I guess I'll exchange a candle for a torch then, down there,
Okay. And then I will bring us to the dungeon map, which I know at least one of you is looking forward to. Only one of you, though.
Right.
Is it because of the skeletons, Neal?
Oh my god.
Right, so I'm gonna...
Seriously casting 3 spots next week. It's fine. Sven, you can stay. You're cool.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of
Wait, what did I do?
beckon you guys forwards.
I don't remember.
Because I can't see anything.
You can see something, right? You can see at least the light from Sarah's torch?
Yes.
Okay,
But not
cool.
further than where Maya is.
Yeah, I'm at the edge of the light.
So, as you come down, you'll notice that Maya heads off in the big open direction, and there is a
Very slowly
doorway.
and carefully.
There's a doorway right this way. Should be a door right here. So there are 2 directions from this place.
Oh, in that case, I'm going to go over to the doorway and listen at it.
Give me an eavesdrop check.
All right.
Just gonna wait till after she drops
Right,
to
hang on.
mention that there should be absolutely no one down here.
There should be. I'm not taking any fucking chances. Right, I don't have eavesdrop on my sheet for some reason, so let me just find my actual character sheet.
Sammy, would you mind swapping places with me?
Yes. Well, I just wish to be next to my sister.
There we go. Right.
Oh, there's no grid. I can't use left, right, up, down. Neal is evil.
Okay, there we go. Should I 12 and anything else? Pick lock, but that's not the thing either. God damn it. Right, okay.
20. Oh, there are some modifiers that I'm still waiting for the modifier sheet to open up because it is very quiet here, right? You might even call it dead silence, total silence. Total silence will give you a +8. Trying to listen on the other side of a door is a -4, so that's an extra +4 to your roll. Another +2 because you're inside. No, I think that gets canceled by the other one, so it's fine. So yeah, a modified 24.
26.
24, 26, something like that. Yeah, it's definitely quiet. There's no sounds anywhere other than the slow breathing of your teammates and the shifting weight while they wait for you.
All right, in that case, I'm going to check this door for traps as well.
Give me a perception check, Maya, and if you want to take your time, nice and slowly, you can make it at advantage.
All right.
How slowly?
Appropriately slowly.
Not slow. In time. Not if we're on any type of schedule or...
Second one?
Wait, all right.
Yep. Oh my god. All right. Yes. You will notice that the doorknob, while not locked, does seem to have some sort of internal mechanism, because there's a spot for a key, but the door's not locked, and you can see that just on the right side, like where the key would turn, there's an extra wire attached to something in there that doesn't belong.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, this door is definitely trapped. Okay, wish me luck. I'm going to try and disarm this trap. And I'm going to get out my lockpicks and tools and things and...
Sure. Give me a d20 plus your lockpicking check.
Which is 12, right.
Shit, I'm fucking muted. I think the rest of the party should step back a little bit, but I'm staying because I have to hold the torch so she can see.
Yeah, I'm just there going like,
I'll be...
little, right a bit.
You know.
Don't move.
No, I'll be there.
Yep. You managed to cut the wire rather than pull the wire, and there's no response. It seems like it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Maya. It's fine.
All right, in that case, I'm going to sort of stand back as far as I can and like put a cloth over the door handle and then gingerly turn the door handle.
It turns easily
and push
opens.
the door open.
Yeah. I am going to remove the light blocker. And you guys may now move through the door as you please. If this is the direction you want to go.
Yes, I was about to say it. Right, so, choices? What do you think?
Well, the trap door seems a bit obvious, so perhaps onward.
What, through the trap door, you mean?
Well, yeah.
Okay. Right, in that case, I will slowly and carefully move forwards. Again, sort of being like keeping an eye out for traps as I go. Very slowly and gingerly. Sarah, come up behind me. Come on. I need to see where I'm going.
But...
is this a tomb? This looks like a tomb.
The goddamn carpet in a tomb. What the hecky?
Right, because tombs should be cold and heartless places, not places that you feel welcome to, reminisce and remember the dead.
Or is that the coffin?
That's a carpet.
The carpet.
That's a carpet.
We're in the tomb.
Why is there a carpet? I'm gonna sort of very gingerly.
It's your own mistake, Neal.
Because it looks nicer.
Bad experience with ropes of smothering before, okay? So I'm gonna sort of very gingerly sort of like just poke it with a toe.
If you see a potted plant, run for the hills. Like
You need a temple.
Duncan Sparksteel, famous for his sense of interior decoration.
The carpet slightly ruffles as you push it with your toe.
I'm gonna sort of grab the edge of it and try and pull it to one side.
The carpet slides to one side slightly.
Maya, do
I'm
you
going to
need
put it all the way to
Bud's,
one side. Look!
Bud's stick?
Pit traps, pit traps.
You see no pit traps as you move the carpet.
Anything under it? No?
Rock, stone, carved.
Okay, that's
dust.
fine. I will go
And
round.
disappointment.
Yes, I will go round
can't
the area
even-
where the carpet is because...
I can't even see the end of the room. Can we go in a bit more?
Yes, come on, let's go.
And that's about where we're gonna want to stop. Sarah, go right back to where you were.
Fucking
See?
called it!
What the fuck? She moved the carpet to the side, though. That's what she said.
That's
It's
fine.
the side of the carpet that's trapped, not the carpet
Yeah.
itself.
Oh no, it's actually not a matter of carpet. It's a matter of other things.
We're getting attacked!
Yeah, as you guys walk into
By the
room,
carpet?
not by the carpet. The carpet is immaterial to what is happening at this moment.
Called it!
I'm not gonna die to a carpet, Neal.
No,
Look
you're
at
not
that.
going to die to a carpet, but there is the
I still want that 10-foot
twang
pole.
of bow shots as 4 arrows fly in the direction of, well, the light source that has entered the room.
Lovely.
Yep.
Fucking
So, let's get 4 attacks.
Fucking light-seeking missiles. What is this, Neal?
This is not light-seeking missiles. There is an entity behind the missiles that is launching them towards you using mechanical power.
Light-seeking missiles.
Jesus fucking Christ! That's fine.
Honestly.
Just woke up.
Honestly.
Shit.
So, is it the carpet that's shooting these arrows, or?
Yeah.
You know what? They changed their target last minute from the
You guys are
light
killing me.
bearer to the person behind the light wearer.
The other end of the rock is holding 4 bows.
With each tassel, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
welcome to Aladdin.
What will they think of next?
I am gonna make a carpet monster, and I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
put it in
kill
a
me.
tube.
We have to stop joking, people. Okay, calm
Tomorrow
yourself.
shenanigans, the carpet monster episode.
All right. The 4 bow shots go off after Sarah. So the first one is an 11 to
Oh
hit.
yes. No, that's not it.
The second one is a
Isn't
26.
fucking hell. Oh,
Does-
fuck me for max damage. Bloody hell.
But that's a critical hit, I believe. That clears by 5, doesn't it?
Wait.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
No, hold on. Wait. No, it's 26. Yeah, it does. It does.
Yeah, it does. And in fact, I might even be tempted to give him another plus to hit because it's pure darkness in here. You guys are really sort of unaware of what's happening, right? It's just
Nah,
out of
I mean,
darkness.
we're also prepared for any traps right now. It's not like we're entirely, it's not
That's
like
true.
we
But you got
don't
candle
expect
action,
any
you don't
traps.
go there.
We were literally looking for traps a second ago.
That's true. I will give them a +2 to hit for darkness instead of a +4 because you're sort of prepared for something to be coming at you from this direction. So that should be a 13 and a 28, and I believe a 28 is triple damage. So let me add another 2d6 in here.
Depends, Neal. Does my shield give me a +1 because then it isn't triple damage?
You're.
If
What do
the
you mean,
shield gives me +1 AC, which we haven't established yet, this is not a
Oh, you're saying if it's a magical shield with +1 to AC?
yes.
It's not.
Because
Yeah.
you said we still have
10
to
by
establish
10.
that. Okay, that's good. At least I figured that one out after all.
It's not. And you will take an additional 4 damage. So you get 1 hit for 1, 1 hit for 10. And the other 2 shots come with a a hit for 3 and 3 is 6 because that is also a crit. And the 4th shot is a 13, 14, 15 is a miss. So
Yeah.
4 arrows out of the darkness in your direction.
So 1 damage, 10 damage, and you said 6?
Yes, 1, 10, and 6.
Okay, and that's each 1 wound, right?
Yes.
So, is our cleric on the floor now, or?
No, she's made out of sterner stuff. I mean, she's almost on the floor, but
Yeah,
not quite.
she's not mage levels of squishy. It's fine. She's not like
Right.
you.
And I believe this
This
is
is why I
the
want to wear armor.
I believe this is the point at which we decide to roll for the initiatives. Right?
So, where did the arrows come from?
From
Which
in
direction?
front of you. From deeper into the tomb. Which bud? Okay, we're doing that bud. Excellent. And let me just get our tomb battle music up here.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, that's action. We want combat.
What's the difference?
Oh god. Oh god. Combat's a little bit more intense than action. All right. Let me roll some initiative for our monsters here.
Totally
I
gonna
gotta-
get a skeleton.
Skeleton archer. I
Yeah,
see.
there we go. There we go.
Yep, another two more skeleton archers. And where's the fourth one? There we go.
Alrighty, Sarah, you are first. Wow, those skeleton archers rolled really poorly on initiative.
Good.
Well, I can't see him.
Nope.
Oh, right?
Nope.
If I was to throw the torch into this direction,
You might set a carpet on fire.
Good.
what if I? But it looks like a very straight carpet, so maybe this direction.
Yes. Burning carpet. Good. Lots of light.
So Sarah's gonna hurl a torch in that direction.
Fuck it. There is such a thing as a defensive action, right? What would that be for initiative?
3. It will only
Okay,
add
so I
half
could
of your
take
level
that.
to you. Yeah.
I'm gonna take, I almost took a knee from all the damage, right? I'm gonna get back up, because there's no way I'm gonna die in a goddamn tomb. The irony is, no. So I'm gonna stand up, back on my feet, bleeding from both shoulders that are peppered with arrows. I'm gonna keep the torch in my hand, and I'm gonna, with my shield, move forward. I'm gonna take a defensive stand or whatever. I'll just move, and then we'll see where I end, I guess.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
We could use a wall. I mean, if someone could just summon a wall.
Yeah, but that's also.
Another carpet.
I can't see. I still can't see him.
So you are going to take a... If you're taking the total defense, also known as parry, you can do a half move, which instead of being 120 feet would be 60 feet. So you can go up to here.
Okay, let's see if I see them here.
You see the edge of the carpet
I don't see shit.
and a corner.
All right, and you're taking the total defense, which will add half your level to your AC, bringing you to 20. Buderios.
Buderius is in total darkness, and he thinks this situation sucks. He uses I mean, there's nothing he can do. He will use tumbling to be an as bad of a target as possible and catch up to Sarah.
All right, you can
Trying
catch up to
get
Sarah.
in front of her. So
Run down the hall, bud. Run.
Combat roll down the hall. Just run from side to side doing the combat roll thing.
what I'm going to do, hoping to guide my brothers and sisters, is Sarah, we need a defensive wall. And I'm gonna try to, Sammy, we need more light. You can conjure more light. We need to see more. We are defenseless in darkness. Come on, guys.
Don't light me up.
Can I move up to here, just in front of Sarah?
Yeah, it's probably a little farther than you should go, but it's fine. Let's not worry about it. Sammy, it is your turn.
Well, with a speed of 3 and no target, I can't really use my magic missile.
Nope, you need to see him.
I cast magic missile at the darkness.
Classic.
Attack the darkness.
If
While
I
Sammy makes
change
up his
my-
mind, you guys should all go
if I
watch Summoner
change the
Geeks.
spell, then do I just have to increase the casting time?
Sure.
do I
Technically, you're not supposed to change your spell. You're supposed to cast a spell. You should. What do you call it? You should
so
go
that's why
through
I'm
the action that
asking,
you
like,
declare.
If I were to change my spell mid-combat, would it then go, like, additionally? Or would I have to go at the end of the initiative?
Tack it on at the end. But going forward, please don't change your spells. Like, if you're going to cast a spell, you're going to cast the spell. It's going to go through. And if there's no valid targets, it'll fizzle. So, we're still in the beginning of the campaign, so we'll let it slide. I'm on to you.
All right. But I'm just double-checking.
What spell are you casting?
I'm double checking the light spell, whether it has to follow someone or if I can just like send it to a place.
You could put the light spell on a person and it would just sort of like, you know, you're commanding these bugs. As long as it's in line of sight, you can get it to follow a person. It's very easy to control.
Can I have it just like go off into the darkness?
Yeah. You can send it in any direction and issue mental commands as long as it's within line of sight.
So as long as like the end of the end of this hallway, for example.
If the end of the hallway is within line of sight, then yes, it can go there and you can control it from there.
All right. So I'm going to delay my action for another 3.
Okay. Maya goes next.
Right. Well, standing in the light's a terrible idea, so I'm just going to move up to the edge of the light, sneaking. I'm going to sort of like sneak up to the edge of the light and just like ready my bow.
Alrighty.
Can I prepare an action?
Yes, what action would you like to prepare?
I would like to prepare an action to fire at anything that comes into the light.
Ah, excellent, yes. The first of the skeleton archers will go, and it will take a shot at Budarios at +2 for an 11, which is no good. Sammy, your spell goes off.
So I will cast light. Is it cast on myself or?
It starts on your hand. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let's just double check the creature I have. What the hell is that? Is that supposed to be my light, Neal?
Oh, can you see this thing down at the bottom?
Yes.
Oh, I was hoping that would be out of view, but yeah. Oh, you can control it. That's why you can see it. Yes. This is going to be your light source whenever it shows up. Now, how many lights would you like to create when you... First off, tell everyone how your light spell works, because we haven't seen it yet.
So, well, we saw it brief. We saw a previous version back in the barbarian camp for flavor reasons, but we've reworked it slightly. So, first of all, I crushed dead remains of a naturally growing creature, and then it will form a swarm around me to shed soft light. Either I could do a 10-foot cube swarm, or I can do a 5 diameter circle, so 2.5 radius, which is very small, of a single creature. In my component pouch, I have dried beetles. I'm going to crush one, and I'm going to cast a spell and release the dust onto the ground.
Wonderful. And are you doing one large light?
No, these are small beetles.
Okay, so how many are you making? Because you can double the amount of light you can create if you have the duration. Your current duration, if you're level 4, is 12 hours. So you could have it twice to create 4 lights?
Right now, according to the spell, I would need to be 4th level to do that.
Aren't you 4th level?
I'm 3rd level.
Oh, never mind. You can't do that shit then. So it's just one...
Yes.
Yeah. It's just one light.
So I can create one swarm. And it will last 3 hours per level, which is 9 hours.
Alrighty then. So here you go. Here's your light. It's next to you. You can control it. It can go 120 feet and around.
And I wish I could I wish I could use the arrow keys, but I can't. So it starts... The beetles start scurrying along the floor. And they keep going, and they go
They
past.
can go up to here.
And they start scurrying. Oh, is it 120 feet max?
120 feet. Actually, no, it goes at human walking speed, which is 120 yards. You guys are going at combat speed, which is a third of that. So you can keep going. You can keep going another 240 feet if you so desire.
So it starts like
That's
scurrying
not
along.
that long.
And then it seems like
Yeah, you can see back
they start
here.
scurrying up on this hill.
There's a
Whatever it
wall,
is.
like a rise that goes up maybe 8 feet or so, and then there's a wall on top of that rise, and behind that wall from a covered position are 4 dwarves with, I know the token says crossbows, but these guys have short bows. Dwarven
skeletal
skeletons.
dwarves?
They
Skeletal
are,
dwarves.
yes.
God damn it. Right.
And they're hiding behind the wall with cover.
Could you change this token to be like just a 10 by 10, so I can like make the light?
I can't, the light has a radius, I can't make it a cube. I do not have that power.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I'm sorry.
Right. Well, since the dwarven archers have just come into view.
Oh, that's right. You get your shot. Take it.
Yeah. Right.
They are hiding behind a wall for a little bit of extra cover.
Neal, question: If I choose to cast a spell and it fizzles because I don't have a target, do I lose
Yes.
the mana for it?
Yes,
And I only
Have a
get one
target for your
attack
shit.
this turn
because you have moved.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. Okay. Who's up next? The skeletons are up next. That's who's up next, and they are going to start taking shots at Budarios. So you can see them now. They're no longer in darkness. No more bonuses to hit for them. We get one shot at Bud with a 24 to hit. Is that a crit? I believe so. You will take 2 + 1 for 3 damage.
Yeah, it's a normal hit.
Normal hit? Doesn't clear
Yeah.
by 5?
No, it clears by 1. I have a 23 AC now, tumbling.
Jesus fucking Christ. All right, you take 2. The second one will take a shot at you. Holy crap, these guys are rolling well. For 6 damage, and the third one will take a shot at you, which is a miss. And then second attacks go off, and all 4 skeletons get second attacks. So
Jesus Christ.
at Bud, miss, 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 and miss. 24 AC, really? When you're tumbling?
I have a 17. I have a shield, which is
18,
19, and a 4 for tumbling is 23.
Jeez,
So the last
crazy.
one for 5, right? If I
Yes.
see that right.
Okay.
with a
23 will hit you for 5. Yes.
Does Maya get a second attack if she prepares
She
it?
half moved, so no.
Guys, I think this will be the shortest dungeon adventure ever. Because I think we will have to pull out. It's
There's
just-
only 4 skeletons. You can totally take
There's
them.
also a
allowed.
cubby to hide behind for cover over here,
Yeah.
You guys are fine. You guys are
and a
fine.
shield.
Let's roll for initiative. I believe in you, even if you don't believe in yourselves.
Oh, I don't even know what I should do.
Wrong button. Wrong button.
Oh my god.
Right button. There we go. Sorry.
What is slamming the. What kind of.
No, same initiative.
Activating your magical shields is a 3
Yeah.
initiative action.
What's the initiative of my kunai? What is the range of my kunai, actually?
10, 20, 40 yards?
15,
maybe?
30, 50.
There we go.
Ooh.
And those are in yards, not feet.
Oh, those are yard. What is yards then?
Times 3. 1 yard is 3 feet.
Okay. So
Right? Are those? Is that in yards? Hold on.
I don't know.
I don't know. Kunai.
It's just 15, 30, 50 on my sheet.
Oh no, that's definitely no. Yeah, it's definitely yards. Yeah, it's yards. It's yards. So that is 45, 90, and 150 feet.
Yeah.
For those of you that do not use units of freedom, you can equivalent yards to meters. They're practically the same thing. They're close enough. Close enough. But how many furlongs is it? Well, Maybe it's 2 chains and a rod, I believe is the length.
Well, fuck. I guess
Maya, you're the first one.
I haven't rolled.
Oh, good. Okay, well, I'm going to... For just moving, I guess I have a 0 initiative.
Nope, 3 for moving.
3 for moving? Okay.
Yep. So you go up to 4. Maya, what are you doing?
I'm gonna shoot him again.
Wonderful.
16?
16 will definitely hit the skeletons behind cover. Absolutely.
Right. I don't roll for damage again. I can't remember.
It's gonna be 1d6. A flat 1d6.
Right. 4.
All right. You ping
And
the
it's-
first one.
Yeah. Okay. You choose which one. I'm just like, fuck.
And the skeleton archer will take a shot at Mr. Buderios with a 12 is no good, and Sarah goes.
Okay, so if I step here,
Mm-hmm.
right? So there's another hallway up north, up north, right?
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
There's a thing, yeah. It's dark in here.
Looks like a wall of darkness from here.
So Neal, I have slammed down the shield before, right?
Yeah.
But when I slammed it down, was it also heavier?
Nope. It's the same thing. It
It's
grows
just
in
like it
size.
just covers a bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. So it's not gonna stand stable if I put it on the ground because obviously, it's just.
Yeah, you have to hold on to it yourself. If you let go,
well-
it will undo.
Okay. I'll still slam it down then. If I would hit Bud with it, I guess I would slam it down like this.
Sure.
Right. So I don't hit him.
Yeah. You create a 10-foot wide solid wall, 10 foot wide, 10 foot high, completely blocking you from view of the skeletons. So you are untargetable. And would you like to do any movement with that? You happy? You happy where you are? You happy with your life, Sarah?
Well, this ledge right here, right? You said they are high up, right? You'd have to climb that to
Yep.
get into melee range to them.
Yep.
No, then I'm gonna stay right where I am.
Okay. The next skeleton archer will target Mr. Buderios with the 12, hitting his armor and falling to the
dynamic
side.
lighting line on there, Neal?
On the shield?
On the shield.
That's way too much work. Buderios, it's your turn. There's very little value in the amount of work that it takes to move that with the shield.
Akubanite production value, guys.
Wow.
Maybe I'll just disable your vision. There, that'll be easier. Piece of shit, players. What are you doing, bud?
Yeah, just work here, man.
You're right.
I need 2 rounds to get there.
You can go 120 feet and around, right? Oh, but if you're tumbling.
With my lower IAC. And I'm pretty sure they will just put their sails. They will just look down and then just pepper me with 8 arrows.
That could be dangerous.
That's just insane. So I'm just gonna take cover behind it. What's the plan? Any ideas?
All right.
We need Maya and Sammy to take 1 or 2 out, and then we can move in.
Working on it.
The skeletons do not fire on their turn because they cannot see you, and it becomes Sammy's turn. No, it doesn't. It becomes initiative turn.
Well, Sammy
Wait, did I
didn't take a
get my
turn.
second shot?
You did not get your second shot. It becomes Maya's turn, and Sammy never got a turn somehow, so he goes as well.
Because I was supposed to go before Maya.
Well, make it happen.
I moved behind Bud and out of sight.
All right.
All right. In that case, I'm.
Just
Yeah.
extinguish the torch.
That's a terrible idea. That's a good idea, actually. 18.
Terribly good idea.
18 will strike a skeleton again for 1d6 points of damage.
God damn it. Wow, 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 wow.
Yep. And now we roll initiative. skeletons are going to start trying to fire blindly on their turn because there are still incoming arrows, even if they can't really see where they're coming from. Ascending. Wonderful.
Initiative.
We could just walk past.
We could just extinguish. And we
could just entirely walk past if we wanted to.
We could. You could pick up the shield and place it down again.
You think you can push the shield? I think you can move with it while it's in wall form.
Can I?
Unless I specifically said you couldn't before, you can.
Well, that is a very useful thing to know.
Portable cover. Oh,
Right?
just pick up Sarah and the shield.
Yeah,
You just
at the
drag
very
it along
least.
the ground so it's still connected.
Yeah, if
Because
she's
it's not like it's bound into the ground.
no,
It's
you
just-
can push it along the floor and like slide it. And...
Well, get in line, boys. We're moving in.
Push. Not stealthily.
Budarius, you're the first one to go.
It's a really cool shield now. It's been buffed.
This is the craziest idea. And I grab Sarah by the hips and scream like a raging bull and push her with as much force as I can.
All right, the party is going to Congo line down the tomb, everybody. You've never seen anything like this before.
The Congo line of death.
It's just there like,
Somebody else should be holding the shield because I got a ranged weapon. God damn it.
The skeletons are going to fire blindly at Maya, so these attacks are at -4.
oh fuck.
A 12 is no good. The second shot is a 19. Which I believe will hit Maya, but not critical her because it was not a natural 18 or higher. So you take 2.
2 damage.
You get
Damn it.
mildly grazed by an arrow.
Okie doke.
Next up is Sarah.
Okay. Well, I am going to move forward then. How far can I walk?
You can move 60 feet. I think while moving the shield, you have got to go at half speed.
Right.
That seems
So
to make
60.
sense. Yeah.
So, like.
Yep.
So can we delay our
Fuck, how do you see that shit again? How did you measure your movement? I keep forgetting that.
Right click
it was space,
while
but it
dragging.
changed it.
Yeah.
Press what while drink? I can't
Right
hear you
click.
both talking at the same time.
Right click.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. You're dragging your token and you single click, it'll start drawing lines.
Right click or
All right, I see it. Oh yeah, I got it. I got it.
Got it.
Excellent.
There we are.
All right. Sarah cruises forward. The next skeletal archer, Bud's following along, will take a shot at Maya in the darkness.
I've been left behind.
It'll go.
Wait, is Maya behind us?
Yep.
Yes.
It'll ping Maya for another 1 point of damage as an arrow grazes her
Damn it.
beautiful porcelain skin.
I mean,
I don't
at
know what
least
color
this-
your skin is
I
actually.
just have the strength.
Is it tan?
I just
Is
have
it
the strength.
is it
God.
pale?
If she's right behind us, at least the two above ones shouldn't be able to hit her, right?
You'd think, but no, because arrows, like, to go that far, the arrows have to go up and over.
Yeah, and your wall is 10 feet high, and their wall is 10 feet high, so they can shoot sort of down and past.
I feel like their wall just got higher a second ago.
No, it's been 10 feet the whole time.
Okay.
Sammy moves forward. Maya, it's your turn. You're in the darkness. The skeletons are having a hard time hitting you, but they're successfully grazing you from time to time.
I'm just gonna stay where I am and fire again, actually, because
Go for it. I'll even give you
21?
+4 to your hit because the skeletons are now can't
Yeah.
see you. You're attacking.
So
You're
that's
+2.
25.
Yeah, let's call it +2 because they had +2 against you before. So 23 is a hit. And it's actually a crit. It does clear by 10. So roll me double damage.
That's 2d6. Boom.
-4 to the skeleton. It is nearing death again, slowly but surely.
Helping.
Oops.
You really don't want to do that one. Thank you.
My tokens just decided to move on their own.
The skeleton archer will again take a blind shot in the direction of Maya, hoping to hit something. At -2, that becomes a 22, which I actually think clears you by 5. What's your AC, Maya?
Where is my AC?
Where is it? Your AC...
17.
Okay. Yeah, it does hit you. And it does clear by 5, so it is a crit.
You start critting from an 18?
Yeah. So you take 6 points of damage, Maya, not 5, as an arrow lands heavily in your thigh.
Ah, right, okay.
Yep.
That's not great.
And skeletons will start getting second attacks this round. 1 at -2 is an 18, will hit you for 1 point of damage. Second shot at -2 is a 17, which will hit you for 5 points of damage.
I am down.
Probably down.
Maya falls to the ground, which means that the skeletons will just continue firing at the spot where she was, completely missing her with the rest of their attacks.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Well, because you're prone, right? And they're trying to hit your body, and your body's no longer there, so...
Damn it, I should have moved after that shot. Oh.
Initiative round. Are you in the negatives, Maya, or are you exactly at 0?
What was the last one? 5.
5.
I'm at -1.
Okay. Someone's gonna have to go back and save you.
I wonder who that one is.
Maya like just go, ah!
Yelp in pain.
Yeah. She's FUD.
Neal, there's no such thing as attunement in your world, is there?
No. No.
So we're just gonna get all the magic items.
Budarios, you're the first one to go.
Oh, fuck, I have no idea. Hold on.
What are you gonna do, Budarios? You're so close to the enemy. You can see them. They're up a 10-foot wall. Muted.
Do you need more than one arm to cast a spell, Faye?
You mean to heal?
One arm to
I need to
stabilize
touch.
her.
I need to touch her. I need to touch her.
Well, you have 2 hands. I'm fine if you keep one on the shield.
I mean, I don't know, Neal. Do I need two hands to heal somebody?
No, I think you need one hand.
Good. And then I'm gonna move it the other way around. I turn around, grab Sarah by the butt, and
Not me. Oh God! Please no!
And start dragging her back.
start dragging her back to Maya. And either I'm gonna trample Sammy or he's gonna drag her on.
Jesus!
All right. The archers fire into the darkness, hitting nothing. Sammy goes, and I think...
I'm just backing the fuck up because I'm getting pushed by Bud.
All right, and the whole party can move 60 feet back this round as they slowly retreat from the skeletons. I'm just going to move you all for
This is
convenience sake.
not what I was thinking about when I said we are going to enter this tomb.
Where the fuck did I go?
Where did you go, Sammy? What have you done to your character?
Well, I moved before you moved me, and then I just got teleported to the
Neal,
bottom.
do you remember what?
And now he's just in the
Because I just realized
in the Lich King's cave.
What'd you say,
Let's go.
Maya?
I went
Neal.
below
Where's
the
Maya?
video.
Neal, do you remember what wounds I took? Because I just remembered, I just realized there's the actual thing that gives you the actual little wound boxes.
Oh, right, the little wound counter thingy-majobber.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. You took... I don't know.
She took 6 damage from the crit. That's what I wrote down, and the others were normal hits.
I think there's only one that's more than 5. Yeah, I think there's one at 6 and everything else is 5 or
yeah,
lower.
6, a 4, and a 5. I think it was that takes me down to -1, so that should be.
Does the order of wounds matter, Neal?
There was a 1 in there somewhere. The order does not matter. There are a couple of 1s in there somewhere. I don't remember where, though. It's fine. Maybe. It's fine, maybe.
Oh, it does matter though, because if the last one was a 6, I can stabilize you, but I can't bring you back.
Last one was a 5.
Why not? You could just
What
heal a
was one
different
for?
wound, right? The wounds are independent, so if she has... You could heal the 1 HP ones.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that round ends. Maya bleeds 1 point. The skeleton archers stop their firing. Maybe a couple of them take shots at your shield, which does nothing because it's a solid wall of shield. And we go to the next round where the party can close with Maya, and Sarah can start the healing process. Which
we'd put the shield against the wall, right?
All right.
That works.
Well, the skeletons can't hit you, so you can effectively stay here and hold the shield and heal for as long as you'd like. Unless they
I hate dwarves.
climb off the walls and don't get you.
I really hate dwarves. No more than ever.
So, I guess as I'm healing Maya, she has this dream of being in the grand palace, right? And she's currently in the king's chamber. Like, the big door is closed. There's this lovely decorated bed chamber, right? And the balcony is open, and the curtains are swaying gently in the wind. And she snuck in there, right? And she's still a little girl, right? She's like 8 or something. But she snuck in there, and she has this feeling of, you know, excitement and of I don't know, you know, she's like being mischievous. And then she climbs into the king's bed with her shoes on, right? And she's sitting on top of it, smiling, right? As you see the curtains gently just flowing in the wind. And I guess that's the dream she has while I'm healing her.
Okay. How long and how much HP are you going to heal here? You're going to cower behind this
round, right? I'll just start, and then whenever somebody tells me to stop, then we stop. So
I do have 1 6-point wound as well, so I.
So the party will.
We would have like 9 rounds that I could foreseeably heal, right?
Do you do?
I guess 10 with the -1.
Only do 1 wound at once.
What?
Do you do all wounds by 1, or do you do
No, one wound
I
at
do
once.
one wound for 1.
Yeah. So you spend like 9 minutes back here healing Maya, while arrows occasionally ping off of your shield in front of you. But Darius and Sammy, what are you doing while this healing is going on?
I have my own dream. I'm currently at the barbarian village, having a good time, just living life and not being peppered by some crossbow bolts that are stuck in my body.
Is there a roast dwarf on the fire?
Great. Yes. No, I just.
Well,
So what do we do? We just entered. We're nearly dead.
well, Sarah can look after us, but I think the light is doing us no good. We can see them at the end of the tunnel now, and Maya can probably take shots from behind this shield and stay safe.
Well, let's test something. I cut the light that Sarah is wielding, so it would be great if we could just put that out. I put my shield outside of the shield area and start wiggling.
Start like wiggling your shield out there?
Yes. I want to see if the skeletons start reacting. If they can see in the dark like dwarves can.
Yeah, you know what? The arrows have occasionally just been pinging off of the big shield in front of you, and after you wave your shield out there for a little bit, they start like targeting your moving shield instead as well.
Oh God!
In addition to,
I quickly put it back behind the big shield and say, "See, light wasn't really the problem. Dwarves are. I don't know why my father ever brought dwarves to the council anyway."
All right. What's the plan? I guess you spend 9 minutes here. All of Maya's wounds, except for the 6 HP one, are filled up and restored. Are there any other wounds that need healing that you're going to do right now?
How does darkness work in your world, Neal? In terms of dark vision? What is Sammy's understanding of how a dwarf's vision works? Not a skeleton's vision.
Like cat's vision, you know, it's just in low. They've got really good night vision. It still requires some amount of light to work, but they've got solid dark vision.
So basically you're saying the light they're using to see us is the light from the bugs that we're using to see them.
That is probably what's giving them, if their dark vision works like dwarves' dark vision,
yes,
then that is probably giving them enough to sort of make out the general shape of things out there. You know, that's why they're firing at -2 to hit.
So we're just gonna have to wander up to them. Ow, my head. We're gonna have to wander up to them in the dark and murder them like that. Who wants to fight skeletons in the dark?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, we could just keep pushing into them, and then Bud can climb the wall and batter them all.
Yes, sure, and fight them all in melee at once, and they will still shoot at me, and at some point I will just die up there, and it's all good.
Bud, we'll be there with you, but I didn't see any weapons. Just
I'm happy that you will be there dead with me, but I don't want that.
Well, okay, let's light the candle, and perhaps we could just use this shield to push forward into the next hallway and ignore these pesky dwarves.
Do you think they'll come after us?
I'm gonna. Oh, I can't see without sticking my head out.
You can peer your head around the corner. You give you like 90% cover. That's fine.
Do I just have to have a little bit of line of sight just to like bring them back to me?
Yeah.
All right. So I just like nod my head over so I could see them, and then give them a mental command, and they'll start scurrying this way against the wall, and then trying to see where the next corridor is. So just ahead here were the bugs. Perhaps we should move the shield up to there and continue down the other hallway. I don't suppose they're going to follow us.
Possibly.
Well, you guys are standing here behind the shield as arrows ping off and fall to the ground all around you.
I'm gonna move forward. I'm gonna move forward with the shield.
Excellent.
We should wait until they run out of arrows.
The party is down there for 6 months.
I
Pull the large cache of arrows slowly gets
shooting for
depleted.
9 more rounds, right?
There are a lot of arrows on the floor here.
There are many arrows on the
I am
floor.
gonna pick up all the arrows I possibly can. It's like,
Maya starts like reaching around the shield and collecting arrows and tucking them in her quiver.
you see this, miss?
like, ow.
That doesn't end well if you start picking up shit and the enemies are still.
These are weapons, all right?
You can go ahead and refill your quiver back to full arrows.
Fuck yeah. What's that, 20?
Sarah, what can you see around that corner?
It's 20,
also,
right?
Neal, can you remove the vision from the token? Because I can see around the corner with the bugs.
Then I have to remove your control of it then.
No, you can just remove the vision, so it still gives off light, but I don't see the light.
Ah, it no longer has sight.
Yes, there we go.
Clever, Sammy.
Yeah, I'm a roll 20 DM.
Yeah, you are.
All right.
Okay, so it seems we are going to keep pushing again.
Well, now I can see what's down this corridor. Hey, come over here, bud. Come on.
Yeah, Bud and Maya, you're following close behind the shield, right?
Yep.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
Wait for me.
Yeah.
There's a door.
It is a large brass door blocking your path.
This is probably what they're defending.
Is it the
Or we
only
could go
door?
all the way back and look the other direction, but you know.
Well, if you cover me, I'll try and unlock it.
I'm just. Do you mind searching for trap? I'm gonna send my
yeah, I'm
bugs
obviously
like
gonna fucking
scuttling
traps.
along the walls and just being like, if they're gonna set off a trap, the beetles will die, not us.
Yeah, the beetles crawl all over the walls. No traps get set off. Maya,
Right.
you get to the door. It definitely needs a key to open. Although
Alright,
you're
I'm gonna
looking at the
yeah.
lock, and it looks like a good lock, not an excellent lock. You know, like the sort of lock you might install in a tomb where you're not really expecting anyone to get in here. Like, you don't need high security, but you're not going to give them a shitty lock in here. You are familiar with this type. Your lockpick is 12, so this one will take you about half an hour to pick, probably, because it's a solid lock.
Right. In that case, yeah. Well, I'm going to check the door for traps first.
Give me a perception check.
Right, you.
Searching for traps at advantage if you're taking your time.
I think
This
34,
door-
I think.
Yeah. This door is untrapped.
Cool. Good. Right. In that case, yeah, I will eat some fajitas. Thank you.
Is the party staying out in the hallway over here, or are you guys going to
A
move
little
into the
bit, yeah.
doorway? Okay.
I'm kind of worried about the
In that
about
case, yeah.
traps down here.
Considering the dwarves were shooting at us,
And we're listing out for if they start coming to us.
Yeah, their arrows are fairly infrequent. It's maybe like one shot around at the wall.
yeah. If I can remember correctly, we've seen the skeletons on standing on top behind the cover, but there wasn't a wall south. It was going south as well, right? There was a kind of a way south. Was it, or was there a wall?
Does anyone remember?
Because
Wait,
I
what was the
remember.
Down there was a wall. There was a flat wall. To the west there was just a wall behind.
South of the skeletons. Yeah.
Yeah, to the
Was
bottom
there a
of the
way
roll
down?
20. There was just a wall. To the
Sure?
behind, yes. Behind them there was a wall, and in front of them there might have been another hallway. Like to the left.
Yeah, in front of them to the south.
No, to the top. Upwards, where the door is now. I think there might have been another hallway this way.
Yes, but I think that they're not defending this and this way. If they're at the end of the hallway, they will defend the passageway more at the end of it. That sounds more reasonable.
I also don't think they will be coming for us because they waited for 9 turns just standing there.
Yep.
And they're going to be waiting for at least 30 turns or so while Maya picks the lock. And, another 10 while she was investigating it or
Well, if
whatever.
it's
Can we do
how
some
long-
healing while that's happening?
yes, in the meantime, while Maya's picking, I'm gonna heal people.
Okay. You guys stand in the hallway. You can heal up to 30 points of damage. Well, actually, let me roll it for Maya. You know you can pick this one. You've picked easier locks. It takes you 37 minutes to get through this one. So Sarah can heal up to 37 HP. I think that'll probably bring everyone...
I'm taking one of that. So if anybody else wants to take like 36 HP,
I'm full.
knock yourself out.
7. I can only take 7. That's max because I have a 6-point wound.
All right.
Yeah, you can't heal my 6-point wound either, can you?
Not yet. When she's a better cleric, she can.
Yeah, if I survive this.
When we're level 4, maybe.
All right. So,
Like Neal thought we were.
about 45 minutes passed or so, and Maya picks the door after looking through it and everything, unlocking it and allowing you access to what is beyond.
All right. I'm gonna just come into the cubby a little bit more so I could actually see my my beetles, and they'll start
I'm gonna take
scurrying
cover.
upwards. There's a stairway.
Lovely. I'm
Straight
not
to
keeping
heaven.
around in cover.
You
'cause-
start walking along the wall.
And that's about as
Is it
far as
going
you're
up?
going to lose sight of your thing at this point, because that stairway goes down, and
okay.
your line of sight will be blocked too. It
Good.
goes south.
So I'm gonna bring them back so we can see where we're going. Do we want to come in here? It's a stairway down.
Could we check the hallway to the west just for a second?
Yes.
Just to be sure that we remember
out.
correctly.
Let's start scurrying along the walls. Yeah, there is a hallway. See something. Skeletons are still being
Yeah,
strange busybodies.
they all take a volley of shots at your bugs, which kill a few, but it doesn't matter. Your swarm
Yeah,
is
There's
strong
also
enough.
there's another hallway to the north of the
Yes,
skeleton.
that's what I was saying.
There are 2 hallways, right? 2 of them. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, there's the hallway we're on now and the hallway above. What if I send them all the way down to the bottom? I don't see anything up here.
Nope. Yeah.
There's
So
nothing
I
at the
bring
bottom,
my
right?
bugs back.
There's
okay.
nothing.
Well, and we should we try for the hallway? Right at the edge of their...
Well, I mean, we've spent half an hour picking this lock. It would make sense to follow this down if that's what we were doing.
Indeed.
Ready to go
We
down
didn't
the
tell our
hallway?
sister to pick this lock for nothing, did we?
I mean, it's a nice break. Right. So yeah, I will. Right, send the bugs down first.
All right, can you just put them where the limit is?
Yeah, they can probably go to about here before you start to lose sight of them, because it's...
All right,
down.
so
Right,
I'll
I'm
get to
gonna-
the top of the stairs.
now you can push them as far as you want, or at least to the base.
Okay.
Okay,
so
I'm gonna listen carefully and see if I can hear anything down at the bottom.
Listen. Eavesdrop check.
Yep. And that was 12 as well.
The sound of beetles.
26.
It's quiet. Maybe a little bit of dripping water from seeping through the rocks. That's it.
Alrighty then, in which case I'm going to carefully head down the stairs and gesture to Danny to move his beetles onwards. I'm staying just out of their light range.
Well, I guess I'll start maneuvering down the stairs. Are my brothers and sisters following? Can I hear them behind me?
Bud, Sarah?
What?
Sarah,
You
follow me.
bring the shield.
Okay, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn around, right? Look, so I scrape the shield in the other direction, so we're pretty much cut off of them. Then I'm gonna let the rest of my family move forward, and when they as soon as they are through the doorway, I'm gonna pick up the shield and move backwards, right?
Perfect. Yeah, you guys can all enter into this area. And I think this is a great spot to take our first break. We will come back with more tomb raiding on the other side of our break. Bye-bye, everyone.